What is up, guys? And I'm back with another video. Now, today, as you can see, I have a brand new banger energy, and that's because this video is going to hopefully bring you a big energy as well. Today, I'm going to be telling y'all how I gained my self-confidence and how you could possibly build yours up too if you're in, a bad state and you're just trying to get your life right and you're trying to, chase that bag and be happy while doing it. Before we dive on into this video, I feel like y'all are here and y'all are ready to get into this video, but you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, which is a pretty big issue, especially since I'm giving y'all these tips. Y'all need to know these tips all the time, so let me go ahead and have you hit that subscribe button. Also, after you hit that, make sure you hit that like button as well, show some more support. Follow all my socials, that way you get to see more of myself, because I'll be taking, pics on the gram. I'll put like a couple of them here, because I gotta show y'all about my self-confidence, so of course I'm gonna be putting these pics up. Lastly, hit that noti bell so that way you get notified every time when I post, because you do not want to miss any type of video. Banger after banger after banger after banger is coming to all 2022, and you want to be here for it. Okay, with all that being said and all out of the way, I suggest we go ahead and get into this video and how I gained my self-confidence and how I'm gonna be chasing that bag. Let's do it. So, one thing that I told y'all about is how I cut all my... Let's not forget. Let's just forget that happened. Yeah, I would love to forget that happened, actually. Yeah. Okay, so back to what I was saying before that thing happened. So one thing about me is that when I was, losing my friends and I was depressed and stuff, I barely focused on anything other than, having that high school teenage life, because when you're in it and you're in that moment and when you're trying to hang out, you're trying to do all this stuff, you're trying to flex off on your friends, you're trying to have fun, you really lose sight of yourself and your self-care for that matter. I'm not saying that doesn't work for other people, but I'm talking about my people who literally will lose anything just to gain any type of attention from somebody, because trust me, I was that one. Goes out to all my, people who don't really have real friends, who want to hang out with people just because they make them laugh or give them that bliss of having a friendship for, a couple of, minutes, and then they start getting attached and stuff like that. So I'm here to okay, so when I think the summer happened, the beginning of my summer crushed me. Out of that little sense of that I need to get attention, is that not everything is given to me and I gotta work hard for what I got and to get to the place that I'm trying to get to. And I realized that I couldn't do that with any distraction. So I worked at Starbucks. I started picking up hours and I started to work. Since I basically had nothing to do and I had no friends to talk to or anything to watch, I had to make money in order to get my own place. That way I wouldn't have to worry about that. I tried to get myself to a stable point so that way I wasn't struggling in the future, if you know what I mean. So when that was happening, I was, going back and forth, doing all my things and stuff, right? So as I was doing those things, I was working. Then I realized a lot of things were wrong with me. I didn't have a healthy diet. I was not eating. I was not gaining weight. I wasn't even working out. So that was a big ordeal. So as I figured out that I wasn't working out, I was trying to go to the gym, stay consistent, and I was trying to work and stuff. And ways that I used to build my self-confidence, music is a big contribution. Listen to music, or if you listen to music from time to time, or maybe in the car in that moment and not all the time, I'm not saying you have to listen to music all the time, but listen to music some more. So invest in some AirPods or some Galaxy Buds or any type of earbuds that play good quality music. Invest in those heavily. Invest in those, because if you don't and you don't really listen to music more, you're not gonna really know what's going on and stuff. And also, another thing, don't consume yourself in social media. A lot of these people that are out here living their lives and posting about their lives, you don't need to live like them, Don't compare yourself to other people, because that's already what you do with other people who you trying to get away with. You trying to live up to their expectations and at the same time trying to live up to other people's expectations. One thing, stop caring about what people think. Because the more you care about what people think of you, and the more that you try to be somebody who they want you to be, you lose yourself. And that's what's happened to me. I've lost myself. I've been trying to live up to my parents' expectations, my friends' expectations, my sisters' expectations, my cousins' expectations. Basically, everybody who had an opinion on what I did and thought wrong about what I did, I tried to live up to the way that they wanted me to be. And that was not me. I'm done trying to live up to other people's expectations, and soon you will be too. That's all I'm trying to say, is that don't care about what other people think, because what they think of you doesn't matter. Because when you get out of and away from that certain environment, then you're gonna realize oh yeah, this dude was right. Yeah, I don't know why I was living up to his expectations, and I'm over here trying to live a life that's really not mine. You're trying, it's like you have imposter syndrome. It's like you are somebody completely different, And I mean, I'm a living example. As soon as I cut off most of my mutual friends, I still have one, but when I cut off a lot of my mutual friends, the ones that I talk to the most, I started to realize how different I was then and now. When I had friends, I was a completely different person, but when I didn't have friends, I just was, yeah. So, last thing I'm going to say is that just be yourself unapologetically, because don't apologize for things that you do to piss another person off, because in reality, you're not going to live up to everybody else's needs. What somebody else doesn't like about you, eventually you can't change their opinion. And not a lot of people are not going to like you, okay? Just not a lot of people like the things that I do. But once I really just stopped caring about what people don't like about me and what they do like about me, I just really been feeling good. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't like about me. They don't like how sometimes I act. They don't like how loud I am. Sometimes they don't even like the way that my voice is toned or talk. They say that's annoying. And as I was getting to a point where I was by myself, I was kind of thinking, I was like, you know what? Man, fuck that shit. Fuck whatever he gotta say. Fuck whatever she gotta say. Fuck whatever they gotta say. It's just, when you really, put the pieces together after you're done, being broken down, you really realize that you're picking up these pieces for no reason. This ain't even your mess. Technically, they didn't even break you down. They broke down what you think that they broke down. And once you realize the omission, you just clear it up. That's what you have to do. In order for you to live the life that you were really chosen to be, you have to release that omission of what you think you were chosen to be like. And also, gain a relationship with God, because God is going to clear that omission for you, and he's going to show you that things are going to be given to you when you earn them. You have to earn things. You don't give in things. And that has showed me a lot when it came to my parents and when it came to other people that I was just kind of losing myself with. Let me show you. Here's a picture of how I was when I was out with my friends one time. When I was out with my friends one time, this Snapchat memory literally irked my actual soul. I was literally promoting somebody who honestly didn't even give a single fuck about me that night. And now, look at this Snapchat video that I took maybe a couple of days ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, when I didn't have any friends. Do you see how happy and positive I am with myself? I don't normally take pictures like this or videos like this of myself, because I'd be looking at myself. I'd be looking at my acne. I'd be looking about how stupid I am. And then I started to see a little bit of good in myself. I started to think, I was like, wait, you look kind of good. You look actually very good. You're very handsome. I was kind of like, you know what? I was just really kind of losing myself in this time. And now that I'm at this time, I'm like the GOAT. I'm literally the GOAT. And I think that's what you really have to realize when it comes to a certain point like this. That's the end of my video. Let me know in the comments how, being your true self was for you, and how, gaining your own self-confidence worked and stuff like that, because I would really love to hear that. Because there'll be moments where I have like depressing moments, and then I just get back up and do what I'm meant to do and stuff like that. So, okay guys, that's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. I hope you gained something from this. I really hope that you gain the confidence that you're seeking, because once you do that, the rest is easy make way. Once you love yourself and are just gonna be yourself no matter what, and know that this is what God created you as, or if you don't believe in God, what you were brought here as, you'll really start to dig yourself. With that being said, I'm gonna fuck with y'all.